I want to drive this point home about how important design is. A lot of people love to just jump into the code and start working on it, and they say, I'll design it as I go. The problem with this is that design becomes more and more difficult with the more code you write. So on the left here, we have a simple sort of example here. It's not even a lot of stuff going on, but what we have is 5 modules with maybe 3 to 5 functions in each module. However, there's this very strong split in between them, meaning that each function over here is doing a little bit of a single task. So if we went back to something like calculate the mortgage payment, or find or sort an Excel spreadsheet or something like that, we have that single function of calculate mortgage payment a little bit here, then it goes over here and it calculates some things, moves over here, and maybe there's a return value from this side that goes back over to here, and then that one sends it to here, and then maybe it completes the loop. Maybe it goes all the way up and it completes the loop, and now we're done. But you'll see that it's all spread out over here. And we have multiple different activities all going on within this. Maybe maybe because it's mortgage payment, maybe this is like a tax document or something, or a tax program document. So maybe not a document, but a program. So maybe this is a tax program, and so we have a bunch of different tasks that need to be accomplished. However, you can see that there's this cascading of all this stuff going on. Imagine if there was an error happening right here. Where would we have to trace it? We would have to check not only this function, we'd have to check that function, we have to check this function, we have to check over here, over there, this whole module. Imagine if there's 1,000 of these, it takes a while. Now, if we had just planned out beforehand about how all of these were going to work out, then we can sort of get this side over here. And like we were saying with the orange, maybe this is your mortgage. Maybe the green down here is stuff to do with your income. Maybe the purple is stuff to do with your business. And the blue is maybe something to do with like dependents, children. And so you can see now we have a very good split. There's a little bit of communication happening back and forth between the modules. We have this very easy place where we're like, okay, income is over in this section of the program. The business side is over in this section. The mortgage side is up here. The child side is over here. And imagine if we created a new, maybe the controller, or maybe we wanted to create like a front end here. So let's find a new color over here. Maybe we wanted to create a front end that's going to be distributing itself. So it's going to go to the income, it's going to go to the business, it's going to go to the mortgage, and it's going to go to the child. And so now all we have to do is just basically create a single link in all of these sections, grab all that data down there, and then we have that front end. Imagine trying to do that over here. How hard do you think it would be to try to get all of these to work correctly, to find the proper endpoints, to send the correct data over here, and then to do calculations and stuff? It's so much more difficult, and that's all I'm trying to, with this giant web of color and stuff here, that's all I'm trying to put out there across, is that time spent in the design is going to save you a whole bunch of time later on, because at some point this becomes so unmanageable that we have to scrap the whole project or we have to rebuild it to get it to work basically like this. So if you plan it out beforehand, you can get that out of the way. You can get at least a good blueprint about how the general flow of things will go, and it'll save you so much time in the future.